Okay, right now, let's talk about this right now. Descendants 3, it was good and bad. Start my review off the right way, and we're gonna talk about the length. That was a very short movie. I could have used like an extra, like at least extra 30 minutes. Then we have the soundtrack. I think out of all 3 Descendants films, Descendants 3 had the actual worst soundtrack. I like 2-3 songs from it, maybe 4. You know, I didn't really like a lot of the songs. Like, a lot of them were like, okay, you can shut up now. It's over. You don't have to keep, we get it. Like, meanwhile, Descendants 2, the whole soundtrack, even the ones that didn't make it in the movie, I was like, oh, this is a good song. Descendants 1, that was iconic. I mean, Descendants 2, What's My Name, literally was on the Billboard Hot 100, I think. It was like on the charts. Descendants 3, I don't know if their songs are gonna make it on the charts, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll kind of. The singing was okay. I always have a bone to pick with most of the singing in the Descendants movie, only because it's the boys. The boys can't sing. They can't really sing, so it's like they're doing great. Good act. Go off, I mean. But like, y'all just can't sing, and it's noticeable that you can't sing because when you sing you're talking with auto-tune on you. Playfair, who plays Gil, I'm pretty sure he like completely can't sing, like not a note in sight, because he has yet to sing like one line. He's never sang alone, ever, and never. To me, like I said, my mom and I, we said the same thing because I made her watch it. Like the soundtrack, like the songs sounded like they were trying too hard to be modern, like to be outside of that Broadway sound. I think the musical sound would have been perfect for this film. This is a musical, okay? If I'm like, you know, we grew up on High School Musical and the Cheetah Girls, Teen Beach Movie popped in there. We like Cheetah Girls, that's different. We don't expect them to sound musical theater. Musical theater sound in these movies, Disney. We're paying for the musical theater sound. I mean, it was on TV, but you know, some people have to pay for that Disney Channel subscription. And when we want a Disney movie, we want it to sound like 1990s Disney soundtrack. Where was that? The opening song, what is it called, Good to Be Bad or something? I hated that song with like all my heart. I was like, okay, everyone stop. Like literally, why did they sound like that? And why do you keep I hate when they call themselves the VKs. Like, to me, I'm sure they said it, they call themselves that in the books a few times. To see it happen in person, in a movie, it's different. It's like MCU. Like, the MCU isn't gonna do the same things exactly the way they are in the comics, because it sounds dumb to your human ears, okay? To see Dove Cameron on screen calling her friends and the group of kids on the aisle the VKs, or calling herself a VK, it's like, oh no. Thing is, to me, it's like a fandom thing. Like, the Descendants fandom has the right to call the Descendants the VKs. But why, think about it this way, why would the Descendants themselves call themselves the VKs? They're just the children of villains. Villain kids, VKs, those are all things that they shouldn't be calling themselves. Girls' song, My Once Upon a Time, Dove Cameron, she did that, okay? That sounded like Kristen Chenoweth was gonna come out and burst into song with her. Like, it gave me Wicked vibes, you know? I think my favorite songs were the last one. Oh, no, I have three favorite songs. The last one, Break This Down, that's me. Thomas Doherty finally sings a line. You don't understand how crazy I go. I'm like, he does not do that, okay? They had the good dynamic. I think everyone matched up. They sang a good amount, each of them. Evie's song, the First Kiss one, I think that was a cute song. It was so cute to see Mal and Uma be like back up, and Uma's like, oh my gosh, girl, let's go. Celia and Drizzy and Snee's kids. Celia, baby, you didn't do anything. The only thing she really did was bring Mal to Hades, but I'm pretty sure that Mal already knew how to get. I feel like she knew how to get there. If you could know Hades was your dad and you know the Isle so well, you know how to get to your dad. That's just it. Celia didn't do anything spectacular. That one scene she had when she went to see her dad, that was cute. I was like, wow, a good relationship on the Isle. I'm shook. I'm really shook. I knew it existed, but I didn't know where. That was cute, but she didn't really do anything. I was like, so we could have had the whole movie without her. She was an unnecessary character to me. And then I felt bad for Drizzy, because I mean, Descendants 2 had to be, it's summer break, it has to be a few months before Descendants 3, right? So why is she still on the Isle? If you promised her, like at the end, if you sent her a note saying she would come to the Isle, I'm expecting the next day, I'm like, see ya. You know, why is she still here months later? That's dumb. You know, I just didn't. Audrey was asleep or whatever. I don't even know how that happened. I felt like it should have been, like, they should have called Ben, like, hello, King Benjamin or something. Can you please come kiss this girl? We're just trying to see, you know, because she loves you. Let's just kiss her. Kiss it out. And then it worked. I would have been shook. You know, and that you don't even need a Descendants 4. You could just have like a television series, animated, if you will. Like a Disney Plus 10 episodes, Winter and Falcon, you know, Winter Soldier and Falcon 5, that kind of thing. Then my mom said something to me about, like, there's Michael Jackson parallels in the movie, like the whole scene, what is it called, Nightfall, I think. That was good. Like when the music stopped and the night started dancing, I saw Michael myself. I was like, this is Michael inspired. And then the final scene with the last song, she said that the way they were choreographing everything and all of it, it looks like the end of The Wiz when they were on the yellow brick road. And I thought that was cool because Kenny Ortega was close to Michael Jackson. He was his choreographer also. So I thought that was great because I feel like he was paying homage to our King Michael. Every time I watched Cameron, like I saw him on the screen, I just automatically felt sad. Like I felt like I should like turn my head or I'd start crying. Also, Harry with Audrey, that's cute. But don't do it. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna, I can't remember if he tried to kiss Uma before Audrey or like, I don't know what happened, but if they end up together, I'm literally gonna sue like the entire universe. I'm gonna sue Disney Channel because that's not science. It's not it. She deserves to somehow end up with Chad, and that's the story. That's how their story works. Okay, Harry and Uma is a forever thing. Jay and Gil, they're best friends. Yes. The little bush scene, I was like, oh my gosh. The whole time I was like, Gil, you're so adorable. Like, that is a toddler in a man's body, but he's cute. He's like, oh, you just want to take his head off. Jay and Gil, I love how they danced together in the last scene. That really had me shook. I was like, Disney did not. I firmly believe they should end up together. Just saying. I just want you to know that. Here's the thing, right? My notes. Here's the thing. When we got to the part where, you know, we all knew Mal's dad was Hades. This has been confirmed. But the whole point of this story is that we don't know who Mal's dad is, and that somehow affects her life. You know, it's in the first Descendants when they're in the house on the Isle or something, when Kristen Chenoweth and Dove Cameron are talking about Mal's dad, and she's like, he's a human or something, and that was also in the book. I was like, okay, I got you. Most of these kids have one parent, so why should Mal be any different? But no, apparently she's known her dad this whole time, and so has Evie, and it's Hades and it's a secret, but why make it a secret? If Maleficent is already your mom, what's Hades being your dad gonna affect you? How's that gonna affect you? You're already halfway there, okay? It was just so annoying to me. I was like, I don't believe any of this. No. Either you know your dad or you don't know your dad. Which one is it? In the first scene, the scene where they came and Hades tried to get out, she didn't even look like that was her dad. Okay, I'm sorry, she didn't. Like, no moment did she, like, oh. But I guess they're trying to fake it, but like it was done. But they did have a cute daddy-daughter relationship. That was cute. I was like, oh. One day their song together of that, they had me shook. Okay, I was like, this is the kind of song I could see if Scar was a character and his daughter was a character. This is the kind of song I need them to sing. This is so Scar. This is also so Hades. You know what I mean? I thought that was cute. And when he, like, when he came to save Audrey, and then when he was leaving and he slipped her the little blue thing and he winked at her, I was like, okay, alright, I get it. You're cute. Leave it alone. And then, oh yeah, when Ben was nervous to meet him, I was like, isn't that cute? And when he did this to him, I was like, that is a father. Like, the bat. I have feeling this way ever since the second Descendants movie. What are the wigs? What are the wigs? Who did the wigs? Who did the wigs? Like, and please alert me, alert the media. Who did the wigs? Mal's, see, the color isn't the problem for Mal. The problem is, it's just, I wouldn't believe it. But hers wasn't that bad. I've always hated all of Evie's wigs. Why is everything so flat and so blue? It is a shade of blue that I'm pretty sure she would never do due to fashion, okay? And then little Celia, they look like this child. They took some braiding hair and put it in a wig, and that's not what I need from her. I need her to look good. Boo Boo Stewart, you never fail me. That natural hair is good. If you ever cut it, I might have to cry. That's all I got on the wig situation. The costumes, I want to slap everyone. I was like, what are the costumes? They were so bad. Evie had that one good outfit when Mal was an old lady, which I was like, huh? I had a problem with Mal's outfit the moment, like, when Ben proposed to her. I was like, was the shoulder thing? Evie, as your best friend, don't put your best friend in that outfit again. Let's retire that one to the archive, okay? Ben's outfit, I mean, this guy wears the same outfit every single movie. The only thing that was different was he wore that striped shirt, and at first I was like, what is this shirt? But then I was like, wait, it's kind of different on him. That's okay, it looks kind of good. Fairy Godmother, she's the corniest character. I was like, can you please get your big flowery thing out my face? I don't know what that was, what team that was, but it was ugly. Jane's outfit, I was like, now wait, this girl has worn the same outfit, I think, like, it had to be at least like 50 minutes of the movie. Everyone's had 5 outfits and she's wearing that one outfit, and didn't she wear it in the last movie? Boo-boo, that is illegal. You're not Troy Bolton. You can't wear the same shirt 3 movies and get away with it. That was the thing that we all accepted because no one thought about it. But if I'm thinking about it, that means it's bad. I was gonna say that Dizzy was Anna Cathcart, whatever. I'm sorry, sweetie. What was your check like? Because you were not in this movie. I'm sorry. You were in this movie for 3 scenes, and like one of them is you eating cake, okay? Sis did nothing. And I felt bad because after the second movie, it seemed like she was gonna be like where Celia was, like, even though Celia didn't do anything, but we saw her the whole movie doing just like walking next to them. I thought where Celia was, Dizzy should have been there. I mean, or at least next to her. Like, they couldn't have to completely swap, but like be like the 2 little sisters, 2 kid sisters, like, you know. Didn't get it. I didn't. I was like, so she's just not gonna be in the movie. Okay. Alright. wanted to see the core four meet their parents again. Like when they ran off, I was like, so the end. I was hoping, like, fingers crossed, it wasn't the end. But then it was the end, and I was like, huh. That is so unfortunate for me. I wanted to see them meet up. If Maleficent is she still a lizard? You know, because plot hole was to give us information. Okay, but no, they just ran off, and then movie was over. I think, yeah, oh my gosh, yes, the Cameron Boyce tribute. Did I cry or did I cry? Okay, seeing him laugh with Michelle Obama, and like the little word, the title cards, I was like, wow. Like when I found out he died, I was in a hotel and I did not believe anything. I was like, this was made up, and it wasn't. It was. I found out that he died on the night, or they announced it on the night, and I found out the next morning. So it was really hard for me. I was like, no, and I struggled with. I didn't even want to watch this movie anymore, only because I just didn't want to see his face. You know, when someone dies, at first it's hard to look at their face, you know, because you just think about, oh my gosh, you're dead, and that's literally, like, it's been a month, and I'm still thinking, oh my gosh, you're dead. So America is playing. I think that was a good movie, a good way to end this series, but we could get a little more out of it. An extra 30 minutes. You don't have to make another movie. Extra 30 minutes, I would have been fine. I think they just have to. It's not over in a way, because I'm not sad enough. I was sad during the last number, because I consciously, I know it's the end. Realistically, I know it's the end, but it doesn't seem to be the end. The little video of Kenny Ortega saying, you didn't think this was the end of the story, I was like, yes. Keep that same energy, Kenny. When we all come asking for another movie, keep that same energy. You know, I was missing the girl in the wheelchair. She could have made it back, because she was in the first two, right? I think she could have made it back. I would have loved to see her. I don't know if she's like okay, but I would love to see her. Good job, everybody. Congrats on the end of an era. Don't forget the people who made you famous. Your fans. R.I.P. to Cameron Boyce. Rest easy, King. That's all I got to say. Thomas Doherty, can you please like be engaged to Dove Cameron already? Like, and if you ever see this, please invite me to the wedding, because it was my idea. I hope everyone gets better. I hope everyone's like recovering from losing their close friend, because the world is still recovering, you know. So take your time. You need it. I just really want to post this because I love reviewing Descendants. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. Lauren, this is for you, because I know you watch this movie. You text me right after. So yeah, bye.